Covering Flint, Saginaw, and Bay City, this is ABC 12 News at 5, starting with breaking news.
Breaking right off the top, not guilty. That's the verdict for former MSU basketball star Mateen Cleaves, charged with sexually assaulting a woman 4 years ago.
The criminal trial has lasted nearly 2 weeks inside a Genesee County circuit courtroom. That verdict handed down just moments ago.
Ann Perret is live in downtown Flint with a reaction. Ann.
Guys, lots of tears, cheers, hugs, and smiles today from the large group of supporters that have backed the basketball star since day one. They say today's verdict was no surprise. They're just a little frustrated that it took 4 years to get here, but it took the jury only about 3 hours to return a verdict just about a half hour ago that Mateen Cleaves is not guilty on all 4 felony charges brought against him. After 6 days of witness testimony, Cleaves immediately wailing in tears as the verdict is read while hugging his attorneys tight. Cleaves was charged in 2016 with multiple felony counts, including 3 counts of criminal sexual conduct and unlawful imprisonment. The charges are connected to an incident in September 2015 when a woman says Cleaves sexually assaulted her at a Mundy Township motel. But today, Cleaves says the truth came out.
The truth finally came out. I've been waiting for this day for 4 years for the truth to come out. I've been ridiculed on newspapers, in the media, been ridiculed. I'm just very happy that the truth came out. Having to endure all of that, hearing that lie and being portrayed as an animal, as a rapist. That's the worst person you can be, is a rapist. Amen. Worst person you can be. And to be portrayed as a rapist, it broke my heart every day. It broke my heart every day. Rape is a bad thing. And it hit me home because I have people that's close to me that was raped. But lying about rape is just as bad.
And the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office brought the charges in a statement today. The office says, "We are disappointed in the jury's verdict, but we respect their decision. We are proud of the work of our prosecution team who worked tirelessly for justice on behalf of the victim in this case." Now, coming up later today at 6, what Cleaves supporters are saying, as well as his attorney, about this, what they're calling, big win. Live in Flint, I'm Ann Perret, ABC 12 News.
Now, your ABC 12 First Alert forecast. Covering Flint, Saginaw, and Bay City, this is ABC 12 News at 6, starting with breaking news.
The truth finally came out. I've been waiting for this day for 4 years.
Not guilty. That's the verdict today for former MSU basketball star Mateen Cleaves. Cleaves acquitted on all charges tied to a 2015 sexual assault case.
And it didn't take long for the jury to come to that decision, announcing the verdict just hours after the 2-week-long trial wrapped up. Let's get right to ABC 12's Ann Perret. She is live in downtown Flint with an understandably emotional reaction following tonight's decision. Ann?
You could hear Mateen Cleaves wailing loudly after the jury read their decision, not guilty for all 4 felony charges against him. And some familiar faces in the courtroom cheering along with him, including his former coach at Michigan State University, Coach Tom Izzo, former teammates, and his wife, who has stood by him through all of this.
My wife has been by my side from day one, and I want to publicly apologize to her because I shouldn't have put her in this situation. And just to show her as strong as she is, to stand by my side, I appreciate it so much. I knew I was picking her for something from the first day, so I knew I had a good one, but I want to publicly apologize to her.
And you can see all of his supporters literally standing behind him as he spoke to us today. Cleaves was charged in 2016 with 4 felony counts, including unlawful imprisonment. A woman accusing him of sexually assaulting her at the Knights Inn Motel in Mundy Township in September 2015. A judge initially threw out the case at the district court level after a preliminary exam. That ruling overturned by a circuit court judge in 2017. And then Cleaves' attorney took the case to the Michigan Supreme Court, asking the case be thrown out again. The court refused to hear the case. So trial began 2 weeks ago. More than a dozen witnesses took the stand over a 6-day period. The 12-person jury decided on their not guilty verdict in less than 3 hours.
I don't think I've ever been happier for a client than I am today, because I feel like he's been through so much.
This case is put to bed. This case is put to rest, and this man deserves his life back.
I've been around him since he was 13 years old, and everything he ever told me always been the truth. He never lied to me. So I'm very happy with the verdict. Yeah. Very happy.
And Cleaves says he has not stopped living over the last 4 years, but he is looking forward to no longer having this weight on his shoulder as he moves forward. For a statement from the Wayne County prosecutor, click on this story on our website. Live in Flint, I'm Ann Perrette, ABC 12 News.
Also breaking tonight, a car crash on North